Long ago, in the colorful village of Aldovia, nestled between tall palm trees and dancing rivers, ruled a king known far and wide for his wisdom, King Henry the Peaceful. King Henry had 3 beautiful daughters, Princess Cynthia, Princess Floxy, and Princess Elena. They were as graceful as the egret, as radiant as the morning sun, and as pampered as fresh pounded yam at a royal feast. But there was one big problem. They were all foolish. Not because they were born that way, but because they refused to listen, learn, or think beyond themselves. Every villager whispered the same thing. Beauty without wisdom is like soup without salt. One day, King Henry, tired of their pride, summoned them to the palace court. "My daughters," he said, "I am getting old. Before I choose who shall rule after me, each of you must go into the village and return with a gift that proves you are wise enough to lead my people." The next morning, the princesses set out, each with gold, servants, and high heads. Princess Cynthia went straight to the market and bought the biggest, shiniest mirror she could find. "When I look into this mirror," she boasted, "everyone will see my beauty and obey me." She returned to the palace smiling, holding the mirror like a trophy. Princess Floxy went to a rich merchant and bought a chest full of gemstones. "I will bribe the elders, impress the chiefs, and buy loyalty," she smirked. "Power lies in wealth." She returned with the gems stacked high in silk. Princess Elena threw a lavish party in the village square. She danced, sang, and wore the finest clothes. "I will win the hearts of the people with my charm and style," she laughed. She returned with praises, but no wisdom. King Henry listened, looked at their gifts, then slowly stood and said, "You have all brought me vanity. But what about value?" He turned to the window and called out, "Mama Eve, come in." In came an old woman wrapped in faded Ankara, carrying a small bowl of roasted ground nuts. This woman has no gold, no jewels, no crown. Yet she feeds hungry children daily, listens to the cries of the poor, and teaches girls in the village how to read and sew. She brought me nothing, but gave everything. The hall fell silent. Then King Henry asked, "Who among you spoke to the people? Who listened to their pain? Who learned something new?" None of the princesses could answer. He turned to the royal council and declared, "None of them shall rule until they learn the wisdom of humility, service, and listening. They are not fit to wear this crown." And so the daughters were sent into the village, not as princesses, but as helpers. They washed, cooked, learned, and cried, but in time they grew. And when they returned, they brought no gifts, only wisdom. Moral of the story? Wisdom is not in what you hold, but in how you serve. Beauty fades, money runs out, and charm is temporary, but a wise heart will lead a nation. If you enjoyed this folk tale, don't forget to like this post, share with someone who loves stories with meaning. Follow for more African tales, life lessons, and royal inspiration.